Dear students, in above video we learn about the scope of the struggle, and we also learn the leadership of the struggle. Now in this point we have to learn how did the crushing of the struggle of 1857. The Indians wholeheartedly fought against the British, including soldiers, zamindars, kings, commanders and common people. Here in scope of struggle and leadership we learn that from the every part of India, the Indians wholeheartedly means very bravely they fought against the British, and in it not only the common people but soldiers were there, zamindars were there, kings were there, commanders were there, everyone tried to fight against British on their level. The Indian sepoys started the freedom struggle before the fixed time, but what happened? Why? Because they have chosen the fixed time, but the Indian sepoys they got hurted when the British government hanged Mangal Pandey, and they revolt or they started the freedom struggle before time, before the fixed time. Initially they succeeded, but military strength and initially first they succeeded in their intention in their struggle, but military strength of Britishers, military strength and powerful weapons, it was little more than the means strength and administration of British rule was vast. Though the Indian soldiers, sepoys, zamindars, common people and queens they came together to fight against the British, then also the military strength and administration of the British rule was vast. There were the discipline in the Britishers army. The Britishers crushed down the struggle by all means. Though every people of India fought against the British, but Britishers crushed down the struggle of 1857. The British made quick recovery and within next 6 months regained the lost territories. Though the Indians they lost some of the great fighters in the 1857 struggle like Rani Lakshmibai, Kuwar Singh, Ahmadullah laid their lives. But in this struggle, some of the part of Britishers region they won. But in the next 6 months only, the Britishers they regained or took the victory over the lost territories. And in this struggle, in this freedom struggle of 1857, Rani Lakshmibai, Kuwar Singh and Ahmad Ullah laid their lives or they died in it. They died. Who is this? Rani Lakshmibai, Kuwar Singh and Ahmad Ullah laid their lives. Bahadur Shah was imprisoned. He was the Bahadur Shah. He was imprisoned at Rangoon by the Britishers. And who was this Bahadur Shah? He was the Mughal emperor, and after capturing Delhi, soldiers proclaimed he as a emperor of India. And this Bahadur Shah was imprisoned or arrested by the Britishers at Rangoon. Nana Sahib and Begum Hazrat Mahal took shelter in Nepal. Tatya Tope fought for next 10 months against the Britishers, but unfortunately some of the peoples from the army of Tatya Sahib, Tatya Tope, they beat trial and they gave the news to the British officers where is Tatya Tope, and he was arrested, he was caught and hanged to death. In this way, by the end of 1858, the British ruthlessly crushed down the struggle. Just in a 1 year only, the struggle was crushed down by the Britishers, and in this, even though the struggle began with the discontent among Indian soldiers, but later the peasants, means farmers, artisans, common people, tribes came together to fight against the British. In this rebellion, Hindus, Muslims stood up with a great force. Their common aim was overthrowing the British from India. The Britishers, they crushed the struggle at the end of 1858. But even though the Britishers crushed the struggle, and it was the struggle was began by the soldiers only at Barakpur cantonment, but later the peasants, means so farmers, and every, means artisan, common people, and all the tribes, like we have learned the Bhillas, 400 female of Bhillas, they came together to fight against, means every tribes, every community people came together to fight against British. And this shows the unity among Hindu Muslims. Unity among Hindu Muslims. And what was the common aim of every person?